Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Lil Pop Stars podcast. On this episode, we're talking to Marta about her album Wrong Woman According to the Rulebook.
I guess we're back with another episode. Tara, Sydney, welcome to our show.
My name is Marta and I am an independent artist from Latvia. I would say that I make pop music, but it can be a bit indie leaning or alternative leaning or even rock sometimes. So it's pop, but with different shades of pop. And I have been doing this for a decade now. So
Wow.
it's been a while, and I've just released my third studio album, which is my first album in English and my first vinyl, Wrong Woman, according to the rule book. So it's been an exciting time, and new things have been happening, and it's very exciting, yeah, and different.
Nice. Um, so we have this little segment called Lil Pop Quiz that is just
Yeah.
kind of brief little questions to get to know you a bit.
A little pop quiz. A little pop quiz.
What is your favorite season?
Spring, like everything
Yes.
is blooming and blossoming, and like the best is yet to come. I always like the feeling that the best is yet to come. So this is like, yeah, we're
Yes.
good.
Um, who are you a fangirl of?
Oh, the girlies, the pop girlies, like,
Yes.
yeah, just like women who write their own music, who fight for themselves, who are just doing so great right now. I think we are really experiencing an amazing era for female artists.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely we have Taylor Swift up there with Billie Eilish, Gracie Abrams, Chappell Roan, so many more, like so many smaller artists as well, like Maisie Peters, Humberstone, Ash. I love a lot of them.
Yes. Yes, me too.
What's your
Um,
favorite?
I mean,
Favorites?
I mean Taylor Swift is probably there and Tate McRae and
Mm. Oh,
Conan
I forgot
Gray.
Sabrina Carpenter. She's amazing.
Yes. Yeah, I was just looking over at my wall at my vinyls
Yeah,
that they're all up there.
amazing.
What's a color that best describes you?
A color.
Yes.
Ooh, anything but gray. I think, like, even though I sometimes do like wear gray, but I feel like I'm all the different shades and all the different colors, and I can be very bright and
Mm-hmm.
also very dark sometimes as well. So I think I'm everything like anything but gray.
Yes. Love
Maybe
that.
at the moment it's light blue because this era, like this album has been kind of light blue, but I wouldn't say that's the only color.
Yes. Nice. What is the first Olivia Rodrigo song that comes to mind?
Deja vu
Nice.
for some reason. I think it's because I heard a friend of mine, she's making a new song and I think it's called Deja Vu, and obviously like it brings back the idea of that. So I think my
Yeah.
brain did the thing. Yeah.
Do you get deja vu?
No, and like
Oh.
a long time ago when like I first heard the saying, the word, what is
Mm-hmm.
it? Yeah. And I was told that if I've never had this is probably complete bullshit, but I was told that if I never get deja vu, that means that it's my first time. Like this is my first life.
Yeah.
Like I do not think that this is scientific, but I kind of like it got engraved in my memory for some reason,
Yeah.
and I always remember this.
It could be. Who
Yeah, well,
knows?
we don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe this will all make sense one day.
Yes, in the next
Mm,
life.
yeah, maybe.
And what's your favorite song at the moment?
Mm. Ah, there are quite a few. Wait. I'm thinking about my playlist. I have this girl power playlist where I put all my girlies on. I
Yes.
have been very obsessed with this one artist, and I'm not sure how to pronounce her surname, but you might know. It's Avery Cochrane or Cochrane.
Yeah, I'm not sure how
Do,
to say her last name either, but I've been
but do you know
listening
who
to
I'm
some of
talking
her.
about?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she has like Shape Shifting on Saturday Night. I think that's the
Mm-hmm.
biggest song, but like she has quite a few. And oh, and also Fliss coming around. I love discovering artists who are just like up and coming and who are not like who like to be there before the world kind of
Yeah.
sees how great they are. I think they're going to be massive.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
love them.
Yeah, usually when I listen to your album and when it starts playing random songs after, usually Avery comes on after.
Oh, what my album?
Yeah, yeah, like when it just after your album ends and
Oh.
then it just kind of starts playing whatever, it's usually Avery
Oh,
comes up.
that's so
Yeah.
interesting. And I absolutely love that. I'm so here
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Well, she followed me back on Instagram, so I'm
Oh,
feeling kind of cool.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was like, I messaged her like saying, would she have a songwriting session with me before she blows up? But I think it's
Yeah.
too late and I think she's blowing. But if for whatever reason she sees this, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it never hurts to reach out.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then, do you have like a dream place that you want to visit?
Mm. A few, but for some weird reason, I still haven't been to New York. So I definitely need to visit there, and also like Australia, New Zealand, and several places.
Yeah.
I have a long to-do list and to visit list.
Yes, yeah. There's a lot of amazing places out there for
Where are
sure.
you based, by the way?
I'm in the US and I don't know if you're familiar with Florida, but
Yeah,
it's like the
yeah,
most
it's cool.
south.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
my husband was there a few months ago. He's a touring drummer, so he's been
Okay.
traveling around. Yeah, he doesn't really see that
Nice.
much, but
Yeah.
I think he liked Florida. Yeah. Oh, Florida. Bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam.
Yes.
Mm.
That's
If you
the
know, you know.
song.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we'll kind of start talking about your music.
Oh, yes, please. I love
So
that.
what with that the album cover, what made you
Oh,
decide to do that pose in particular? I've seen some of your videos of people like trying to recreate it. It's quite
oh yeah,
entertaining.
it's become like the coolest little trend because
Yeah.
once three people do it, it's a trend, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
yeah, I didn't even come up with the trend. Like it was some radio presenters who did it, and I was like, "Oh my
Oh,
God, this is genius! I need to get people to do that." So I always like to do something weird for my artworks, I guess, because once I was standing in a freezing sea, like up to my waist. So that's what I did once. What was the other one? Ah, that one wasn't. Yeah, so this one, I was thinking about ideas, like how I could visually tell the story of what this album is about.
mm-hmm.
And this album is about rewriting the rules and not doing the
Yeah.
right thing. So basically, me not sitting like straight up politely on the chair, but doing God knows what, like the upside down
Right.
something. That kind of that's like the metaphor of me not doing what is expected of me in
Love that.
life and in music, I
Yeah.
guess, as well. Yeah. And also as a bonus, I think it looks dope. I just think it
It
looks
is.
really, really cool. And I love a challenge. I'm like anything for music. Anything for
Yeah.
music. I did bungee jumping for one of my promotional videos.
That's
So like
amazing.
honestly, um yeah, anything for music. And I was like, my hips were bruised, my head was full of blood, but look at that picture. It was so worth it.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't even like think of how complicated that would be to do until I saw people trying to do it too.
Yeah. Well, now you're asking for it. I dare you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this album you've released in a few different parts. How long has like the whole process taken?
Yeah, so this kind of wraps up the whole first international era, the first English language era, because I was only making music in Latvian up until 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2023, I was invited to this songwriting camp, and it was a bit of a Cinderella moment how little me from Latvia is suddenly writing for the biggest Bulgarian pop star in rooms with Swedish producers who have songs on Billboard. And they're telling me, Marta, stop being a little, just like you can do this. Like
Yeah.
you are actually better than you think. And I was like, yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I should. And then I left my radio job, which I had been doing for 9 years, which was Monday to Friday. And it was like every day. I was like, no,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going in, all in. I'm writing in English. I'm leaving my job. I'm getting tattoos. I'm changing my hair. It was a bit of a weird moment. Um, I did end up back on another radio station later on Saturdays and Sundays, but that's like apart from music. And I
Mm-hmm.
started writing in English, and it was a bit of an experiment because I just wanted to see if I can actually do this and if there's anyone outside of my country who would care, who would be interested. It's like, does this matter to
Mm-hmm.
anyone outside? And I released the first song, and like it didn't do like millions of streams, obviously not, but it made me really excited and it got me my first listeners abroad, and I just couldn't look back because it just kind of started. I started traveling, going to the UK, collaborating, meeting so many new people, and the more I did, the more I was doing that, the more exciting it became, and I just got so inspired, and I started doing things creatively that I wouldn't have done and I wouldn't have tried if I hadn't risked this and like taken the
Yeah.
leap of faith and just go for it. So it started in 2023 and like autumn, I think, when my first English song came out. And then I was like releasing singles. I released in the first EP, then the second EP. The first
Mm-hmm.
one was more rebellious and like a bit darker. Then the second one was very loving and passionate. And then I combined them both. I did three more songs from this year and turned it into an album and a vinyl. And it all kind of made sense, at least to me, because I got to release songs quite regularly, which is important, I guess, like to
Yeah.
be like constantly putting something out. And everything has a home. It's not just like one single, another single, and it's like chaotic. It's very good for me and my sanity to kind of have a plan. And now I don't have a plan anymore. But like I've had a plan for the past year and more, and now
Mm-hmm.
it's a blank page again. But we're still doing promo. We're still taking this baby around the world and hopefully
Yes.
finding more new martinis, which is like a new thing as well. I before I was too embarrassed that people would think that I'm full of myself or that I wouldn't even say that I had fans. Even though I
Mm-hmm.
did, I would always avoid the word fan because I would always just say my listeners because I wanted
Mm-hmm.
to sound more humble. And now like I think that's funny because like what else to call them? They are fans
Yeah.
and we have a fandom name. It's Martinis, Marta and Martinis. And I love them so much. I even wrote a song about them, Fangirls, which you may have heard because fangirls
Yes.
make the world go round. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Um,
That was a
and
very long answer. I'm sorry.
that's all right. I
A
love it.
yapper. Yeah.
That's what we're here for. The first song on the album is titled Rulebook, which is also
Yeah.
like part of the album
Title.
name, which I
Mm.
love that like the first and last song kind of like
It all
are the
wraps
full
up.
title. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like I know this is kind of the opposite of what the song is, but is there a rule that you wish like everyone would follow?
'Cause boys were blue and girls were pink, and I should really stop and think before the words come out my mouth and say something I'm not allowed to say. According to the rules.
There are so many. Like there are none, and there are so many at the same
Right.
time. Have fun, enjoy your
Yes.
life because no one's giving it back to you. Like no one's giving this day or these years, whatever we have. Like the way we use our time, that's it. That's the way we use it. And if we waste it wishing for something, chasing something, looking for money and achievements and like trying to prove someone that we're better than they think we are or whatever it is, we can waste a lot of time. And I think
Mm-hmm.
wasting the precious time that we have is it's a slippery slope. And is that the
Yeah.
saying? Slippery slope?
Yeah, I think
Sometimes like my brain is yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Have fun, love and do what you love and be with who you love and just fuck the rest.
Yes. Perfect. Love all that.
Yeah.
Um,
If only I could always follow that song,
right,
but I'm
yeah.
trying.
Your song Villain of the Day was on BBC Radio 1.
There's poison running through my veins on a train straight to hell when you look my way. I'm the villain of the day.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that happened.
That's crazy. Was that the first time a song's
Yeah.
been on there?
Yeah, that was a big moment.
Yeah.
That was a
What
big dream come true.
what was that like? How did that all come about, and how did you like find out about that?
I was working towards that for quite some time,
Mm-hmm.
and I go to London about once a month. That's the goal. Sometimes I can't, but most months I am there, and not only for writing for myself and for other artists, but also networking. And I would say that actually meeting radio presenters and producers in real life and actually just kind of like building that community and being in that music scene in the UK, I think that's what has helped because when I started in English, I realized that it's like I'm starting all over again. And it's nice to have that 8 year experience from being an artist in Latvia, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to really help me when I send those emails or messages because mostly they don't get seen or replied to. So you just have to really make an effort and be there for other people and be at events and make friends and talk about your music and just try again and again and again. It wasn't one email.
Yeah.
It was a long road. And I'm very grateful to the presenter, Jodie Bryant, who has become a martini as well. And
Nice.
yeah, and it's really great to be championed by someone who does this for emerging artists, mostly UK artists, but I'm kind of like standing with one foot there as
Mm-hmm.
well, at least trying.
Yeah.
I can't be everywhere, but I mean, London is one of the best places to be for music, like
Mm-hmm.
in this part of the world.
Right.
So yeah.
Did you pick that song or did they pick that song?
They've picked it. I
Mm-hmm.
sent them both Rulebook and Villain of the Day, and they picked Villain of the Day. I think
Nice.
also because the show is more pop, it's future pop. It's called future pop. So I don't know, maybe Villain is more pop.
Yeah,
Not
yeah, that
sure.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
I love all of my songs. Like I can't have
Yeah,
favorites, but it's like
right.
that's what worked.
Yes.
Also, I don't know, there's something about Villain of the Day, even though it's not the official title track. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. I feel like radio stations kind of like it more for some reason. I don't know. I just heard that it's been playlisted by a radio station in Estonia, by public radio in Estonia, and that's the first
Mm-hmm.
time that has happened as well. So
Okay.
so maybe it's more radio friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. In your song Cool, you say that you can be cool for a minute or two. Would you say that would you generally consider yourself a cool person?
No. That's why a minute is my maximum.
Same,
I
honestly.
am so warm. I am very friendly and nice, and I'm the good girl.
I can play cool for a minute or two. I can play cool just like you do. But what if we're not so polite? Wouldn't it be cool
I
to?
can pretend for a second and like I can do a little act of
Yeah.
coolness, or whatever is asked. I have actually studied acting. I did musical theatre at uni, and I've done some theatre before I started writing songs, fun fact. But yeah, as a person, I am definitely more warm than cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I look at these cool girls and like, I want to be with you. But everyone has their own part, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You can only be yourself. It's the
Exactly.
best thing.
Exactly. Um, I really like your production on a lot of your songs. How do you work with your producers to kind of bring the lyrics to life?
Oh. Thank you. Yeah, I've had the chance to work with some great producers. Mostly shout out to Kristofer Harris, who has produced most of the at least half of the tracks and mixed and mastered almost all of them, and kind of guided me when I've needed advice with like executive decisions. So
Mm-hmm.
Kristofer has definitely helped a lot. But lyrically, it's funny because I did really want to work with native speakers as I started writing in English, but with every song, I think I'm becoming more and more confident, and I
Mm-hmm.
love writing in English. Like it's just as fun as in Latvian. It's like a new playground, and I am very stubborn with lyrics. It has to feel right to me,
Mm-hmm.
so I have the final say for sure. And I think I write most of them. Sometimes when it's like a songwriting session with several people, then it's like a joint effort, as it was, for example, with Rule Book and with Villain of the Day. But it really depends. Like A Little Blue, I wrote completely on my own with my piano. And then
Mm-hmm.
Cool, we wrote together with Rebecca. So that was a joint effort as well. It depends from song to song, I think. Um, yeah. I can collaborate and I love collaborating, but it has to feel right to me. And
Yeah.
thank God I've learned to say no if I don't like something. If something doesn't feel right, then it's nope, nope, something else. Nope, something else.
That's good.
Yeah, I think and I try to when I write for other artists, that's when they get to have the final say. Because
Mm-hmm.
the person whose song is going to be, I think, should decide what
Yeah.
works and what doesn't.
Yeah, definitely. With a little, is it a little?
A
Yeah,
little,
a little
yeah, a
blue.
little blue.
I almost said that little, a little blue. With that video, how did that all work? That's like crazy that you filmed that and sang it. Where I live, there's not even any mountains, so
There's no
that was
mountains.
just kind of like beyond amazing that you were able to do that.
So yeah, Latvia, as I like to say, Latvia, isn't known for the mountains. And when I wrote this song, which is definitely one of my personal favorites and just a very, very personal song that I adore, and it's my baby and I love it. Please listen to
Hmm.
it. If whoever hears this, please just if you're going to listen to one song, just listen to A Little Blue.
Let's just lay here forever. In your arms, there might still be a chance of a little blue sky.
And I had this vision when I wrote it that it would be really awesome to have visuals filmed in the mountains with me playing the piano.
Hmm.
But like, how? There's no
Right.
label, there's no budget. Honestly, like, there's nothing. And I was just thinking and thinking and thinking. And then this light bulb moment happened. I remember that I have this TikTok friend. We have never met, but she's an artist and she's also a videographer. And she literally lives in the Alps. And I messaged her saying, look, please feel free to say no, but I have a
Hmm.
crazy idea. And she was like, yeah. Sure, just come here. Come stay with me. Let's write some music and let's make you a video. So we shot the video and we also wrote a magical song for her, which I can't wait for people to hear. It's going to be on her album. I love it so much. We both cried. It was like
Oh,
we really spent 3 beautiful days in the mountains, and that video day was magical as well. Like we finished and the sunset was there and we saw like a field
oh,
of deer. It
yeah.
was oh, just insane, just absolutely insane.
Oh, that sounds like an amazing time.
Yeah. So when you really want something, go, go like ask, say the thing, because I could have been too embarrassed and too shy to ask pretty much a
Mm-hmm.
stranger. Now I would definitely call her friend, but before
Mm-hmm.
like we hadn't met. It wasn't like we were like besties. We were just like
Right.
acquaintances online. But I asked and she said yes. And now I have a video in the mountains with a piano.
Yes. Love that. Um, a lot of the songs in the album kind of all connect the theme of being the wrong woman and not fitting into the rule book. How did you kind of piece together this album and make sure that it's all sort of a consistent theme?
That's a great question because I honestly just hope that I am the glue myself that's sticking it all together because like it is a little bit all over the place and it can be very hopeful and very I don't know ballady. Like A Little Blue is so different from
Mm-hmm.
Rule Book or
Right.
Lovable like and I just hope that people forgive me that I can't. And that also kind of it's kind of on brand, not being able to fit in a
Right,
box.
right.
It's just kind of because some days I'm like, oh, I want to be more alternative, and some days I'm like, who are you kidding, Marta? You're a pop girly. And some days I'm like the baddest bitch you'll ever see, and some days I'm like, I can't do this. I'm giving up. But that's the real me. This
Mm-hmm.
is a very personal album, and my life and my emotions are very up and down, and I'd rather have that than have it all grey and normal.
Right.
So I just kind of hope it works, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it does.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Um, Earlier you were talking about your martinis,
Yeah.
and the song that you wrote, Fangirls. I didn't know if there was any message you wanted to share to them.
Oh, well, yeah, in this song I say, you're the reason I'm up in the morning. I'm only here for you.
You're the reason I'm up in the morning. In the morning, I'm only here for you. You're the reason that I keep going, keep going. Fan girls make the world go round. Fan girls turn it upside down. Fan girls
This
floating in
profession, like this choice of being an artist and a songwriter, sometimes I'm like, Marta, why are you doing this to yourself? There are so many other things you could do that might be easier, more make sense, like that makes sense financially more,
Right.
way more, and that don't burn you out like that, that don't make you cry like that. But then it's kind of just this magic of me creating something out of nothing or just out of my own thoughts and my feelings and my experience, and someone out there listening to that and connecting to that. And whenever I think about that, I'm like, oh my God, like that's what makes my life worth living. Obviously, also being a mom and like loving people in my life, that's another
Mm-hmm.
story. But I just really do feel that this is a calling, and I am lucky to to be able to do this, and it wouldn't be possible if there was no one who cared about the songs, because then, like, I mean, you can write just for yourself. But I think I couldn't. I wouldn't be strong enough to just do it for myself. I need
Mm,
some sort of, I don't know if it's approval, but some sort of just the feeling that someone cares, that it matters, that I've made someone feel something or think something, or made someone feel less alone in what they're feeling. So yeah, I'm endlessly grateful for everyone who listens and who's there for me.
yeah, love that.
How dare you be so lovable, 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 lovable? How dare you be so lovable, 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 lovable?
I noticed that Lovable You is one song that you released in both English and Latvian. What made you decide to do that for that song in particular?
That one was shortlisted for Eurovision in
Oh,
Latvia.
okay.
And that's the reason why, because it was all happening during the shortlist and the shows. So putting it out in Latvian meant that more people in Latvia could connect with it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, that was just like that was a part of the strategy. Still, like I that wasn't my clearly wasn't my path because I wasn't selected, but I just did my best and it was fun. I love that song and I'm glad that it exists in Latvian. If I could, I think I would do that with more songs, but I only have 24 hours in a day, and it's just like a lot of resource and think and like
Right,
it's not as simple as that. Just put it out in both languages. It's there's a
right.
lot going on. Yeah, so I've done that with Lovable, and I've also done that with Losing Game. That's also in
Oh, okay.
Latvian because a TV show in Latvia wanted it as the theme song, which is insane and awesome.
Wow.
And I kind of I made it in Latvian for the show.
Nice.
So
Love
yeah, so
that.
that happened as well.
And what is it kind of like? Because I imagine writing, kind of rewriting it for a different language is you kind of have to change some things to make sure the rhythm is still there.
Yeah, it's definitely more mathematical and more like
Mm-hmm.
a jigsaw
Right.
rather than like just like a creative flow because like when you write a completely new song you're just like flying somewhere creatively
Mm-hmm.
and there's a bit of maths a bit of jigsaw involved but when you have the structure the meaning the theme like it doesn't have to be exact translation it can't be
Right.
but it's like you kind of you have some boundaries so you have to kind of solve the riddle and I love that. It's very
Yeah.
challenging. It's very challenging, but I love that.
Yeah, that is. I wondered how it seems kind
Yeah.
of a little more like like you were saying,
But I love
mathematical.
words. I really love words and playing wordplay and both Latvian and English. Yeah.
Now that you've written in both, is there a language that's easier to write for you?
Not really. Um, I feel like the language of my soul obviously will always be Latvian.
Mm-hmm.
That is my native language. But English has its prose as well. Like it's very melodic in comparison. Latvian language has a lot of these what are they called? Not vowels, but the other one, consonants. And like you know what these sounds
Yes, yeah.
and a lot of words are just unnecessarily long and there are just generally speaking more words in English than there are in Latvian and you can kind of run out of the words like oh no I can't like I have already put that in the other song so to me just starting writing in English is like a new playground like a lot of new tools to use.
That's cool. Do you know any other languages?
I understand Russian and I used to be quite good in French, but then I've lost it completely since I'm not using it. But I think if I had to, then maybe I could brush it up like and speak French again.
Do you think you'd ever like write a song in French or Russian?
Mm, knowing the world we live in right now, I would say almost 100% no to Russian. French. I don't know. Maybe that's it's not on my mind and not on my to-do list. I need to get better at playing guitar and producing. So I have other jobs to
Yeah,
do. Yeah.
nice.
If that makes me crazy, okay, I don't have any time to waste. But maybe you got it wrong. Maybe if I'm too strong, you just got the wrong woman. Wrong woman, maybe
And
you
the
got
last
it
song on the
wrong.
album is Wrong Woman, which is like we were talking about before, kind of is a nice full circle with
It
that title.
is. Yeah, I'm glad you're noticing these things.
Yeah.
And don't know if I don't know if everyone does, but that was the intention, yeah.
And that song was released like on another part of or one of the
Yeah,
earlier
on part
parts, right?
one, Wrong Woman part one. Yeah. It just felt like the title.
Yeah.
It feels like the title. Yeah. And it's a bit of a hidden gem. Not many people have heard it. It has um very few streams. So go stream it. I know
Yeah.
that some people really like it. So yeah, it's my hidden treasure.
Did you always plan to have like these different parts and then combine it all?
Not at first. The first part was kind of just the first, but I didn't know that it would be part one. I just thought it would be the EP, Wrong Woman, and then I started releasing the next like the f first two songs after that EP, and I was like panicking. What what's happening? Like, what's the plan? What's the plan? And then I came up with having two
Mm-hmm.
parts and then combining them, and that it gave me this release schedule, and yeah, it made sense to me. So it was nice to have that plan, and it's also nice to have a blank page again.
Yeah.
So for the first
Yeah.
time in a while. So we'll see what happens.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I know earlier that you said you would have a hard time picking a favorite song, but we do have a segment where we call
Yeah.
this or that. I don't know if
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
are
let's go.
willing are you willing to play?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so Not Afraid to Love You or Pretty Little Thing?
Oh my God, this hurts. Pretty little thing because it's so much fun to sing it live.
Nice. Pretty Little Thing or A Little Blue?
A little blue.
A Little Blue or Runaway?
Well, I wrote Runaway for my 10-year wedding anniversary, but then a little blue.
A Little Blue or Losing Game?
A losing game is great. It's my first song in English that I put out, but still a little blue.
Nice. A Little Blue or Rule Book?
Rule book that's yeah, that can beat a little blue, I guess, because it's just such a banger. It slaps. I'm not even gonna
Yes.
like say sorry. Like it does. I'm very proud of it. I love
It
it.
does, definitely. Rule Book or Wrong Woman?
Rule book.
Rule Book or I'll Be Enough?
I really like I'll Be Enough. But but it's a sad one, and I'd rather be happy right now. So, rule book.
Okay. Rule Book or Glow Up Era?
Glow Up Air is the most confident song. Um, but sometimes I cringe at myself for writing it. So, rule book. Being very honest
Um,
here. But yeah.
Rule Book or Villain of the Day?
Oh no. No, 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 no. Rule book.
Okay. Rule Book or Local Supermarket?
Local Supermarket is a song for my friends, my best friends, and I'm sure they'll forgive me for picking rule book.
Rule Book or Fangirls?
Oh God. Okay, let's switch it up. Fangirls, because fangirls make the world go round.
That is true. Fangirls or Cool?
Cool is Such a fun song. It's one, I think it's my most fun song sonically. I'm very proud of it. I should be maybe less proud of myself because I've said it a few times in
No,
this
that's all right. And you
conversation.
should be proud.
Cool.
Nice. I believe that is
So
the
cool
the
wins.
winner of
Cool wins.
yes.
Awesome. What's your favorite song if you had to pick one?
I think it's cool too.
Oh, yay.
It's it's
Twinning.
very fun, yes. But I really do like how the album has quite a variety of different kind of moods and vibes. I think you get definitely get a lot of just like whoops,
Oh,
all of all of kind of who you are.
and I was just gonna say, if someone wants to get to know me, I think just
Mm-hmm.
listen to the album and actually listen to the lyrics, and you'll get the
Right.
idea, right? I think. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I know you mentioned a couple people that you worked with. Is there anyone else that you have
Oh,
worked with?
well, yeah, now it's gonna be, oh, who did you miss? Who did you leave out? Well, I do love the photographer who's made every single artwork on this album and like the final one as well, but like every single, except for a little blue. I did that myself. But every other
Nice.
one, obviously Magdalena, who helped with the little blue visuals. My manager, Charlotte, who has been with me since 2024, I believe. Yeah. So, yeah, and every co-writer and every producer that has been with me, yeah, on this journey, and probably some other people. And also, like, you know what? I know she won't listen to this, but my mom and like my family for letting me go abroad and leave the kids. I'm a mom of two. They are 5 and 9. And without the help of other people, it just physically wouldn't be possible to make a record
Right.
like this. So I'm very grateful that I am able to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And are there any like small artists that you'd want to highlight?
Just artists that I like.
Yeah.
Oh, I think, well, I already talked about Fliss and Avery. I don't know if
Right.
she's still small. Um, Maybe my friends. Anna B, a lovely small artist who sometimes lets me stay at her home in London, so she's great. No, I love her. I've made a few great friends who also make music, and it's just so nice to feel like you're not alone in this. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great. Um, and I know that for the album you made a vinyl. Is that still available for people to
Yes, on my
check?
website, which is Marta, and then what do we call this? Dash? Marta dash music? Was that
Yes. Is it like a un or a slash or a
slash? It's like a
underscore?
I
Underscore?
should know this. No, it's not an underscore. It's in the middle, like a line in the middle
Wait, let me. Is it on your? Is
on
your
my link
website
tree.
on your? Okay, let me check.
So it's Marta, the thing, music.com. But I think the thing is very important because if you just put Marta music, it won't. But maybe you could also
Vinyl.
like tag my Instagram
Oh,
account or
yes.
something.
Yeah, yeah, I will.
And then
Yeah,
it's
it is
on
Marta
TikTok.
Dash.
Dash. Okay, Marta
Marta
Dash.
Dash Music. Yes.
I thought so. And then it's
Yeah.
yeah, and then it's Marta does music on TikTok, and you will maybe put the link somewhere,
Yes, yeah,
hopefully,
I will put all your
because we need
social
more
links.
martinis.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do. Yeah, is the vinyl, are you
It's available, and I sign every one. So
Oh,
I ship
nice.
it worldwide, and I do it
Okay.
with my own hands. Yes.
Perfect.
I will literally take it from my door to your door.
Oh, wow. That would be quite a journey.
I'm telling you, like this doesn't the math ain't mathing. Okay, no, that's a joke. I do post it, but I will
Yeah.
do everything for it to be posted myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's cool. I'll definitely have to get one then. I wasn't sure if you were doing the US, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's exciting.
I don't think
Um,
I've shipped one to the US yet. Yeah, I think I've only done Europe and the UK, so that's exciting.
nice. Well, before we wrap up, I didn't know if there was anything else about your album or your music that you wanted to share.
Oh, this is the moment when my brain just goes la 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 la. There are no thoughts, you know nothing. There is nothing you can share. I'm like, wait, what is it? Oh, no, that's not interesting. Uh, I was gonna say, please. I also have a really cool lyric video for Rule Book, which my fans are saying that it's not a lyric
Yes.
video, that it's like a proper video. I don't know. Like I felt too humble to call it a proper music video. It's somewhere in between a music video and a lyric
Hmm.
video. But yeah, maybe go watch that because yeah, it deserves more views. And just if someone watches this and listens to my music and likes it, it would be great if you could just share it to another person and just help
Yeah.
me spread the word. It all matters, it all adds up. And I also write a newsletter. It's you'll find it on my website. It's the Martini Gazette. Yeah.
Love that.
And I really try to be there for people who are there for me. So I've never had anyone regret becoming a martini.
Yes. No regrets from
No.
us.
Yeah. So I think that's it. And remember to have fun. Have fun
Yes.
and have a great summer and spring and everything. Great life.
Yes.
And don't let anyone tell you like what the rules are. Live by your own rules.
Love that.
Yeah. Don't break the law, but like
No, just the rules.
but
Don't.
also like don't worry what the neighbors think or what someone you
Yeah.
went to school with thinks. Really, that doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. I'm
Thank
glad I
you.
got to know more about what went into making this album, and I hope some more people check it out because it's really cool.
Definitely. After this podcast goes viral, which it will. So thank you for having me. You're great. I loved it. I had so much fun, and yeah, I can't wait for people to see this, hear it.
Yeah, cool.
Wouldn't it be cool to wanna touch your body